People need people. Who knew? What's up, socials? Happy Savvy Tuesday. Today I wanted to help you get some help. Not that kind of help, although if that's something you need, then you should attend to that as well. Something I did early on in my business, and definitely by far the biggest mistake, was never thinking that I needed help in getting my business started. Well, I mean, I knew I needed help, I would Google stuff and look up videos on how to do things and that kind of thing, but I never actually really reached out to people and was like, hey, I'm trying to get as good at this as you, so I'm gonna need your help, and just let me know how in the world I can make that happen. Now, the idea of sending that email definitely sounds a little bit daunting, but whether or not you actually want one-on-one counsel like that, or you just want to take notes from afar, you should really be thinking about having a mentor in your life. Maybe not just one, maybe more. Have you ever found yourself asking a question of something that you know someone else has gone through this exact process, and if you just asked them what the natural next step was, you would be way further in the game? Leave a comment below and tell me. This is exactly why you need to have these people in your life. Why Google yourself into an oblivion when you don't even know for a fact that you're getting all of your stuff straight and that this process actually is going to make sense for you, when you can talk to somebody who knows from real world experience and can tailor their answer for you. As much as it sounds a little bit scary to ask for help, it's so important because there's so many things that people have accomplished and failed at or succeed at very quickly, and you want to know what all those things are so that you can either decide to replicate or not. There's a lot of different ways you can go about this. Asking somebody to be your one-on-one mentor, or even people may offer to be your mentor based on what they've seen you do thus far. I've had both happen for myself. You should also be offering mentorship yourself too, so maybe you can get mentorship by giving and organize a group, a mastermind, people that come together on a regular basis to work through their business issues and talk about ways to resolve it, or maybe somebody knows the exact right answer because they've done it themselves. That's always the best. I do a little bit of both of those, but I also really love my digital mentors, people who have no idea I'm alive, but I'm paying very close attention to the things that they do and the processes and the way they tweet and the way they post their product and the way they talk about themselves, and taking notes from that and being able to see, okay, does this work for me as well? Implement, measure, and decide that they're gonna be a good mentor for you going forward. And then if you want those people to know who you are, you should check out my video that I made a while back, episode 170, of how to get noticed by your digital mentors. Because there's a graceful way for you to be like, hey, I'm a fan and I've definitely implemented success from what you talk about, so maybe can we work closer together? Would you like a mentee? The bottom line and your biggest tip for today is don't be afraid to ask. Send the email, set the appointment. If the answer is no, whatever, move on. A lot of times you'll find somebody that's really flattered, especially if they're a really good leader trying to make more leaders, and they'll find a way to help you no matter what. That's all for today's socials. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. Make sure you check out my new sponsor for Savvy Sexy Social, and that is Bluehost. They are fantastic when it comes to having a great support system for your website. So you know how I'm preaching to you all the time about getting a website? Well, you're gonna need somebody to help you hold some space on the internet for you to have a really great website. So if you're thinking about launching your WordPress site, check out Bluehost. They specialize in that stuff and they'll really be able to help you. And you'll be supporting the show if you do that as well. SavvySexySocial.com/Bluehost. And also make sure you sign up for Amy's Elite so you don't miss a beat, because I have all kinds of things going on here. That link is in the annotation below. It's also in the description with all of our other stuff, links, information about stuff I film with, all that kind of stuff. And it's also a sign up in the sidebar on SavvySexySocial.com if you're watching on the website right now. So that's my email newsletter. You won't miss anything if you join that. I will see you tomorrow for Sexy Wednesday.